Nothing screams badass than a man who is not afraid of being truly himself. We avoid speaking the truths when it is painful, hurts someone, or may cause loss to us. We speak lies that benefit us or benefit our organizations. Lying is considered to be an art, and people don't even mind feeling proud of their ability to lie. What we fail to understand is that we lose credibility and respect when we lie. Our inner world is a reflection of our external world. When we develop the habit of lying to others, we also develop the habit of lying to ourselves. The result is, we make promises to ourselves with no intention to fulfill. Even when we make commitments, promises to ourselves, we fail to honor them. We fail to follow what we preach to the world. We fool ourselves by giving false hopes and making false promises again and again. When you get into the habit of lying to yourself, you lose all self-respect. You can still fool people by your lies, particularly those who don't know you well. But how can you fool yourself for long? You stop trusting yourself and fall in your eyes when you develop the habit of lying. It is, therefore, important to be true to yourself and never break the promises made to the self. This is possible when you make realistic promises which you can fulfill, and not fool yourself with positive thinking and excessive optimism. Walk not only your talk but also your thought, and you would soon become true to yourself, because there would be then no difference between what you think, what you say, and what you do. This is the source of happiness, as Mahatma Gandhi said. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. Understand this quote. You will get to know what it means to be true to yourself. You have a soul and self-respect. When you start to lie to your soul, your self-esteem breaks down and starts to leave you. When this happens, you start to fall down in your own eyes. The soul knows everything. If you cheat on others, fool your loved ones, and do vicious deeds, you start to lie to yourself that you are on the right path. You think that you are fooling your inner soul. The truth is that you are destroying yourself. Being true to yourself means never ever lying to your soul. Even if you do bad deeds, get convinced that you are doing wrong and its consequences will be bad, and you will accept those consequences. Even if you do bad deeds, never lie to your soul. Accept whatever you are. This is called being true to oneself. Let's take a classic example to understand this principle. Suppose you want to climb to the 3rd floor, assuming that you are on the ground floor, and you have 2 choices. 1. Take stairs. 2. Take lift. What will you do? At first, you will think, let's take the stairs. This will help you in staying fit, but immediately next thought comes in and says, no, let's take the elevator, so as to save time and strength, which your mind will justify with some third random thought. Did you see the game here that your mind just played? Now coming to the answer, what does be true to yourself mean to me? For me, it's listening to the first voice which hits my head. There is always this soft and fainted voice that would make you take the stairs instead of the elevator, because you know that's good for you. Yes, everybody hears this positive thought well before they end up doing something which they would regret later. We all hear this voice in each of our day-to-day choices. Yes, that's true. But what drives these things? I am not sure where these positive sounds come from, but what I am sure of is that your mind is very mischievous. It would make you do things which you might like at an instant but surely regret later. These are mind shenanigans, and you got to mind your mind. So in order to stay true to yourself, you have to listen to this first thought and conquer the mischiefs of your mind. You got to be adamant enough to refuse all the persuasions your mind makes. Unless you achieve control over your mind, you won't be staying true to yourself. Period.